Welcome back. I'm Abby Peel, your host. Over the last year, we at Yankee Chronicle have endeavored to provide you with the most up-to-date information about adjustments that organizations have made because of the COVID-19 pandemic to keep themselves viable. Let's now hear from Angela Tarleton on what they've done. Hi, Angela.
Well, it was about a year ago when the pandemic hit. And when it hit, I kind of had a heads up that I had a feeling that we were going to go into quarantine. So the week right before that, I got all my students together that I could, and we came down here and we got all of the KCPA classes recorded so that we could put them on YouTube. Then a week later, we actually started having classes on Zoom. And I will tell you, as a teacher, teaching on Zoom is one of the most difficult things I've ever done in my life. So we continued our classes through May because everybody thought, well, maybe it's going to get better, maybe it's going to get better. And then I lost my mom, who had retired to Mexico. And so then when we were down there was a lot going on. We continued to teach the Zoom classes, grieving over a mom, dealing with her death. And so then we made the decision toward the end of May that there was just no way we could do our spring show. So then in August, we started back up. We started out with four kids because people are still concerned. Everybody wears a mask the entire time, so we're very safe and we take this very seriously. We take their temperatures when they walk in the door, they get their hand sanitizer. We're up to 14 students, which is super exciting. We're just continually growing. We just got our spring show, and it's gonna be June 22nd at the Pavilion at the Fells. So that's very exciting. So we'll be outdoors. Our summer programs are fantastic. We're starting up all the classes again. We're going to be here less hours in the day so that they're not wearing masks like from 9 to 4. So it's going to be shorter, but then and that will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then Tuesday, Thursday, I'll have like private lessons on Zoom with them so we can take off our masks and we can have one-on-one with whoever signs up. In 2019, the Lake Sunapee Regional Chamber of Commerce named KCPA as the very first nonprofit of the year. 2020, I was just named as Community Member of the Year for the Lake Sunapee Chamber Region of Commerce, which really, I'm going to get a little emotional, which was such an honor to be named in 2020. When this whole thing happened, on top of everything else, I started making masks for the community. I made masks for my students so that everybody would be safe. So that was just such an honor and such a surprise. So, KCPA is being recognized for what we do. We're now being nominated for a Governor's Award for Education in the Arts. And one of the most exciting projects that we did right before the pandemic, we actually did a joint project with Center for the Arts. And it was the best of Handel's Messiah. So we were actually able to make history. We were the first organization to do live dancing and live singing with Messiah. And I worked with local artists. I believe there was more than 12 artists, or at least 12 artists, that made original works for the show. And their art was in a micro gallery, and it was also displayed during the Messiah. In the December, we actually did a show called Christmas Extravaganza, and we had all of the students do dances that I choreographed from music of the Pentatonics as sort of just a cohesive. And so we filmed it in this room, and one of our parents videoed it, and so we actually had a Christmas concert even though it was virtual. Also, Center for the Arts invited us to do one of their first Fridays in March. And so we did a really cool concert. It was called Passion Prevails Pandemic, because I wanted everyone to see the passion of these kids, the passion of KCPA, my passion to be positive and to do great things during the pandemic. And I really think we pulled it off. We actually worked with 2 songs from a local artist, Kathy Lowe, and we were able to do the choreography to her music. Peter Block, he's also an artist. He does great visual arts and videos and photography. He actually videoed the show for us here in the studio. So if you're interested in joining KCPA and becoming part of our family, you can check our website out. It's nhperformingarts.org. Again, that's nhperformingarts.org, and all of our information is on there. My email is on there. You can contact me. And if you have any questions and you want any more information, please contact us. We'd love to have you join us.
Congratulations to Angela and your team on making the best of a challenging situation and for your recognition.